In what feels like the constantly changing and evolving world that is direct-to-film, we must always keep an eye to the future. Like our partners over at STS Inks, who are constantly moving the needle of innovation with both their applications and their equipment. Stefan here with All American Print Supply. In today's video, we go over some brand new tricks with the XPD 724 direct-to-film 24-inch printer from STS Inks. Talking about the gold, silver, and glitter foils, as well as the glitter film. Now, while it's true foil printing is not exactly brand new to printing technology, it's not something we see really every day with direct-to-film. I'm more used to CMYKW, but foil, what do we have here, STS Inks? Well, at first appearance, it may look like it's just normal heat transfer vinyl with the foil effect, or perhaps a foil after printing sheet. What we actually have here is direct-to-foil. Now, what this is going to give you is those precious metal effects really add an extra layer of dimension to your high-resolution PNG graphics without any of the labor intensity that's normally associated with the vinyl process. No cutting, no weeding. But how does it work exactly? All right, now here we are in the FlexiRip software that comes free and standard with the STS XPD 724. Let's take a look at this foil application. Now we're gonna print a few of these. Let's bring this on in here. Now I've already adjusted my quantity and my sizes to maximize this film roll. Now what you always wanna make sure you're doing, whenever you're printing your foil transfers, you wanna be on white mode, 720, 720, and this is gonna be for your glitter, silver, and gold foils. You can always refine this. It's gonna be version 2, 2023. So now we've selected our proper printing profile. Let's go ahead here, get those quantities back to 3. We'll adjust this size down just a smidge, and there we have it. Let's go ahead and send the job. So we've gone ahead and printed, powdered, and dried our DTF foil, and now we're gonna go ahead and apply it. And like we mentioned in the software, as you can see, there's only white ink that's needed for this special transfer. So we're gonna give our garment in the machine a quick pre-press. This is just to lay the fibers down nice and flat, basically iron the shirt. That should be good. Now, as far as our settings, for the direct-to-foil, we're gonna be using about 330 degrees Fahrenheit. This is gonna be a 15-second press. And this is gonna be a medium firm pressure. I wanna peel and do the reveal right now, but what you need to remember about direct-to-foil, this is gonna be a cold peel. So we'll go ahead and set this aside, let it get back to normal room temperature, and then we'll show you the method on how to remove and finish this off. All right, so we've got our direct-to-foil transfer all cooled down back to normal room temperature, cool to the touch. Let's go ahead and perform our peel. Now, I'm choosing areas that have higher concentrations of ink and avoiding fine details and small lettering. We're gonna commit to this peel low against the garment. We're simply gonna grip it and rip it. We're just gonna place our cover sheet back over our design, drop this down same temperature, and give it that second finishing press. There we go. Now, STS Inks does advise the use of perhaps a lint roller or rubbing just to remove some of this excess foil. And we actually like to do this after the second press to preserve the integrity of the original design. But just a little bit of motion around these fine edges, being careful because this will be hot. And there we have it. Now, always remember that second press is absolutely necessary to get your very best final product and to get that precious metal sort of shimmer shine effect and not a full-on reflective gold. This is what we should be left with as our final product. All right, so let's say maybe the foil isn't necessarily your thing. You want to see the full color values of your CMYKW for your high-resolution graphics that you worked so hard on for your direct-to-film printing. Well, let's talk about the glitter film. If you are looking for a little bit of extra razzle-dazzle and still see all the true colors that you design in your graphics, this film could be the answer you've been looking for. Let's load it up and take a look. All right, now here we are in the Flexi software. Now let's take a look at how we're gonna perform our direct-to-glitter. Now we got our design right here. We've already got our sizings, already got our quantity. Now, when you're printing glitter, you're gonna have the option to print full CMYKW, and you'll have various options ranging from good, better, and best with increasing print resolutions. Let's go ahead and select this middle option here for better. Let's go ahead and get this sized back up, get our quantity. When you make changes on your preset environments, it will set your quantities and sizings back to default. So always confirm these before you go ahead and send the job, which we are ready to do now. All right, now here we have our transfer printed on our direct-to-film glitter, and we got everything powdered and cured. So let's go over the application. Got my garment loaded into my heat press. Now, first thing we're gonna do is give it a quick pre-press just to basically iron out the shirt, lay the fibers down nice and flat. That should be plenty. Now, as far as my settings, I'm running at about 330 degrees Fahrenheit, and this is gonna be a 15-second press, and we're using about a medium firm pressure. I'll go ahead and drop this down. All right, it looks great. Now, something you need to understand about the direct-to-film glitter, this is gonna be a cold peel. So we're gonna go ahead and set this off to the side, let it get back to normal room temperature, and then we'll finish up our settings. And when we perform our peel, you wanna do this as soon as the transfers cool down back to normal room temperature. And just like we've shown you before, we're gonna go low against the garment, and we're gonna choose an area that's got a higher concentration of ink, and I'm actually gonna go from right here. One continuous smooth motion. Now, it looks great, but one thing you also need to remember about the direct-to-film glitter, the second press is gonna be mandatory. So we're gonna go ahead and place this right over our design. Same settings, about 330. This is gonna be 15 seconds at a medium firm pressure. And there we have it. We have all the CMYK and W from the design, but in the print itself, we've embedded this really pretty glitter, sort of shine, little sparkle effect there. May not be for every design, but another option to add a continuous layer to your direct-to-film products and services. With all these new finishes and effects, we can offer an entire new dimension to the products that we're currently providing to our direct-to-film printing customers. When you throw in the brand new revamped auto cleaning and the updated internal circulation, there's a lot to be excited about this new direct-to-film printer from STS Inks. Now, if you somehow landed on this video and you haven't subscribed yet, let's go ahead and take a moment to hit that red button, drop a thumbs up, and if there were any questions on anything we went over today with the XPD724, the glitter films, or the foils, go ahead and leave that in the comment section down below. That's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this one. My name is Esteban, we're All American Print Supply. We'll see you on the next one.